Hello Virgo and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for January the 1st through the 15th, 2021. Yay, we made it to 2021. Just. Okay, so let's see what's in store for you this year, Virgo. I hope that it's going to be a good one, much better than 2020 has been for a lot of us. So Eight of Swords crossed by the Three of Cups, the Temperance card, the Four of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Star card, the Four of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. Interesting. Wow. And the Nine of Pentacles. I like it. And the Eight of Wands. Information coming to you, Virgo. There's something that you're not seeing at this moment that's coming through, but it's something really good. So that's actually really good. This is a general reading. I should just, before we get stuck into it, this is a general reading, Virgo. So just take what feels right and leave the rest, because not all of it is going to resonate. And but if it does really resonate and you'd like to delve into this more deeper and look at the future beyond, there is an extended reading. The link is in the description box below. So this is what I'm seeing here is the Eight of Swords is crossed by the Three of Cups. And the Eight of Swords is feeling stuck, feeling like you can't see where you're going perhaps. It's often associated with the energies of limited beliefs. Because this figure can actually take themselves out of these binds quite easily. It's fairly loosely held around. So there's kind of this idea behind it that you probably could have got out of this little bind all along, but perhaps you weren't in the right place, the right mind, the right whatever. You just weren't ready. So, but it is saying that you have the ability. And actually, what they're saying, more to the point here, Virgo, is that there's something to celebrate here, and you're not seeing it. You're feeling stuck, but you are being crossed by celebration. So this also might feel like it doesn't feel like there's anything to celebrate, and that's why you're feeling stuck. It's like, yeah, New Year's Eve, why are we celebrating? It's New Year, what is there to celebrate? This can also be that feeling of pessimism or losing a bit of hope or just feeling a bit flat about things as well. So, but there is that Three of Cups around you. So I do feel like there is something, and I can see that there is something coming here to celebrate, Virgo, if you can't see it or can't feel it at this moment in time. In your conscious mind, we have the Temperance energy, and this is themes around balance, restoring balance or wanting to bring in more balance to your life, expansion of that. Could be things like work-life balance, relationship, money, balance with stress and money, all of these sort of themes, health and fitness, eating, alcohol, drinking, all that sort of stuff. So there's the need to establish some kind of flow, healing flow that comes in. I do feel like that, interestingly, behind this angel there is a path that opens. That is a path especially for you. And again, this angel can't see it. It's got its back turned to it. So there is a sense that there is something opening up here for you. There is a way, there is a path open that will bring you to, you can see this beautiful crown with the gold around it. So for some of you, it's a crown in glory, but for others, it's just a place where you can feel like you've regained your sense of self or authority again. So I do feel like this is for a lot of you, this is a healing path. But the flow does need to come back in order to sense that and see that. We have at the base of the reading the Four of Swords, and this is the need to take some time out. This is very deep down energy. This can be soul energy, it can be emotional energy, it can be subconscious energy. And this is really needing to understand something on a deeper level, to actually kind of pull it apart, look at the pieces and go, what was that story? What did all that mean? I need to understand this. Before I could move forward, I really need to make sense of something. And so this might be you feeling like you needed to take some time out or some recovery, or this can be recovery from health. There just is a sense of needing to go within and withdraw and make sense of something on a very deep level here. So that will help. That will help. And the Eight of Cups in the recent past, wanting to say goodbye to something, turning your back on something, something that was not fulfilling. I mean, this could be all of 2020 for some of you, but it might not be related to something quite so big. This could be something quite associated with 2020. I do think that you are stepping to the new year. There's been this very strong resolve of leaving an attachment to a situation, walking away from something and just going, I'm not going back there. So, it wasn't fulfilling you, and it was a very important, strong decision. The thing is that where did you walk to? Maybe you don't know exactly where that is now, and so you're feeling stuck for some of you. But there is, in the near future, this beautiful energy of the Knight of Cups comes in. This is absolutely exactly what you need if you're feeling this way. In comes this, it's like if someone gave you a huge cup of love or gave you some hope or some direction that you could open your heart and follow again down a certain path. In comes the ability to follow and listen to your heart and to be able to make some changes and head down a direction, and the path does open. You can see that path now, whereas previously it was like it wasn't. You were looking for it, perhaps needing to bring in more balance, maybe to just need some time out just to kind of recalibrate. And now it comes in such a beautiful, gentle, loving, nurturing way, this new direction. This can be a person as well coming in offering this. This can be romantic. It can also be someone offering support and love. So it just isn't a sense of now I can actually start my journey. Now I can actually move forward, and it feels nice. It feels gentle. It feels good. It feels safe. So it's a very nice, nurturing, loving movement forward, which is beautiful. You are turning up. You are presenting as the Seven of Swords. And this is a sense of just quietly leaving something, tiptoeing away, leaving an oppressive energy or a rigid energy. Sometimes this Eight of Swords is when our thoughts are stuck. The swords are representing stuck, where we've felt stuck. And this Seven of Swords is very much saying there might be this sense of thank you, George. George has been very quiet of late, and he's finally chirped in for your reading, Virgo. So it's very much just feeling like you need to leave a situation or an energy that was just too oppressive is the word. This can represent perfectionism as well. And I know that is said to be a quality of yours, Virgo, to be perhaps perfectionistic, but it's like there was something that you kind of wanted to be this had to be this way, and then you've just gone, you know what, maybe I can't ever make it that, or maybe I kind of change that person or make that person that, and I'm just going to actually just quietly leave. And so there is a sense of being discreet with the way you're thinking about something or feeling something. But yeah, I do feel like you're doing what is best for you in this situation. So you're really looking at, what is best for you. So in the energy surrounding you, here's the Star card, and this is replenishment, this is grace, this is renewed hope, and this is where we're saying there is some really good stuff around you. There is some really nice energy. So if you're not feeling it, if you're not seeing it, if you're feeling stuck, it is there. And the Star card, it sheds some light on something that was held deep, and deep emotion that was there, or a deep story that was there. And it through shedding this light, it brings clarity, it brings a potential for healing, potential for release, and it allows things that maybe areas that have been shut off or cold or frozen to thaw and flow again. So it's this beautiful energy coming through. This is also sometimes wishes coming true for you, Virgo. So it is kind of saying that that replenishment is there. There is this divine guidance there as well, and there is, for some of you, the opportunity for wishes. But it's been able to connect into that energy. This is also the Aquarian energy, the star energy, and we are in the age of Aquarius. So it is, surrounded by this new energy. And what do we do with that? How do we integrate that? How do we feel about that? The hopes and fears, we have the Four of Pentacles. Sometimes you just want things to stay as they are, stay within a comfort zone, because even though it might actually be uncomfortable, it's something you know. So this is like wanting to stay safe in a comfortable place, because it feels safe and secure amidst some of the vulnerability that I can feel in this reading. I can feel that. But, it's kind of saying keep your ears out for news or more information, get more information, because there is more coming to you. There's be open to this, because, right next to it is this Nine of Pentacles to do with financial independence, or just being happy to be on your own for a little while as well for some of you, happy to be single and ready to mingle for some of you. But there's this lovely independence of spirit. For some of you, this is like luxury and bringing in some really nice things for you, feeling special, and more money coming through. So be on the lookout for opportunities. I'm kind of getting things, exotic things. Like they're showing me rugs and things like that. So it's just a sense of actually feeling empowered again, feeling grounded again, feeling like, okay, I've got this. So it's actually really beautiful energy coming through with this Nine of Pentacles and going, you know what? I can really make something. It's a spirit of gratitude as well, of actually seeing what it is that you do have, and seeing that you can, you might have more than what you around you than what you were perceiving earlier, and it's kind of it brings in something to celebrate, this sense that I do actually have more than what I thought. It's this lovely independent energy. So for some of you, these are opportunities. Keep your eyes and ears out for job and financial opportunities that are going to bring in more money and more independence, and step you into something that you love, because this can come in very loud and clear, this information or news coming, and it can bring some swift changes. So be ready to move when it comes, but right now I feel like it's all happening quite gently and slowly, but it's saying in the near future there is some very clear messages and directions coming through. This can be from the divine, this can be from the higher energies, as well as just normal news on our human lives. So let's pull you, what's this? A charm. Is it a little angel? It's so beautiful. It is. It's a little angel. And it's just kind of saying that the angels are looking over you. I also get this real innocent, like a child angel, an innocence, a beautiful sense of inner child and having faith and regaining faith again. So very beautiful energy coming through for you, Virgo. So let's pull an animal spirit energy. let's see, what do we have? Oh, 2 cards have come out, the vulture and the hummingbird. Beautiful. So the hummingbird is the spirit of joy. It's also about replenishment. It's about finding something every day that will nourish you and support you. And the vulture reversed is interesting. It turns into an earth sign when it's normally an air sign. And there's 2 birds here, which is actually very interesting because birds often represent spirit messages. And we did get very strongly that you are going to get some very clear messages coming through, some of you. So this could come in synchronicities. It could come in dreams. And so the vulture reversed. There is something that needs to kind of I'm just going to get the energy for this for a second, Virgo. It's a gentler energy about cleaning up something from the past. It's saying that something needs to be looked at or addressed. But this is a gentle kind of karmic cleanse coming through. It's not quite as, when it's up this, it's a very powerful directive karmic cleanse. It's something is still kind of hanging over you that needs to be looked at and perhaps needs to be cleaned up a little bit. So yeah, it's might be draining your energy or draining your joy for some of you as well. So that's just something to be aware of for some of you. So let's pull a fairy card. Wow, we have Penelope Dreamweaver and Luminous Doom. And this is kind of like says a lot about the energies that we've been getting in this reading, because Luminous Doom is very much kind of pessimistic energy. Nothing's going to work out. Things never work out. Really not having any hope for the future. This is a very, this can be an energy that can overtake us at various times for whatever reason. You may not be feeling this at all, because that's why they're showing us these 2 very different energies that are here for you, because there's also Penelope Dreamweaver, and she comes in and what she does, and that's what I'm being shown. There's all this sort of stuff happening in the background, and that's what she does. She kind of energetically pulls dreams from all sorts of places and returns them to you and hands them to you. And it happens quite magically. It can be, suddenly an old manuscript, someone drops it off and it's been in their drawer for 10 years and they go, oh, I found this the other day, and it's come back to you and you went, oh, well, that's a sign from the universe that you should read it. Look at it, something from the past. Just an example, something from the past needs to be kind of cleaned up, re-edited, looked at, something that perhaps gave you joy, and perhaps you let it go by the wayside, and it's come back and it's saying, the universe is saying, hey, take a second look at this, write another draft, get someone to edit it. We want you to kind of be working on this. So that's kind of, you can apply that kind of story to anything. She is going to restore dreams, return dreams to you and connect you to your dreams. And she's absolutely a beautiful energy to come in for you, Virgo. So that's what I feel like. If there's like this sense of that you can't kind of get above the surface, or you can't see anything to feel hopeful or for, this is a beautiful, lovely, weaving, gentle energy that's coming back and just showing you and bringing something beautiful back to you. Knight of Cups. This can be an offer of love, or an apology for some of you. There's something that is being resolved in a very beautiful, magical way, and a dream does return. So it's lovely. So there is a lot of things to be working through, perhaps, Virgo, but it's very important to know that there is that nice energy there as well for you if you're feeling. I mean, there's 2 different ways you can be feeling here, and perhaps you're just feeling and feeling hopeful and feeling like wanting to reconnect to your dreams. You might be totally not even noticing gloom. I always call him the wrong thing. Or it could be the other way around. So it's just the polarities of energy are there, and just depending on where you're at is how you're connecting to them. So I hope that helped, Virgo. I'm going to take it over to the deep read now. We're going to look at these energies in more detail and take a look at the future beyond. So if you'd like to come over to that with me, the link is in the description box below. But if this is where we're leaving each other, I do hope that this helped, if this is how you've been feeling. And please subscribe, share if you think this could help somebody, and leave a comment as well, Virgo. So thank you so much for joining me, and please take care. Again, with that hummingbird, there is this thing about connecting to a joy or something that replenishes you. So take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time, Virgo. Bye.